That's a sound you're going to hear a lot of this morning, ladies and gentlemen, and this afternoon. A very good morning and welcome to the Grenadier Auction Rooms. My name is Phil McGoldrick. I'm one of 5 auctioneers working with you today. Karen Phillips, a very good morning to you. She is our auction floor manager. So if you need help or assistance today, she's one of many people who will do that for you. Now, we normally start at 11 o'clock. David Canning has disrupted the program today. And I say that nicely, David, because his very good owner of Rosewarne Street, who's with us today, has received an offer in advance of the scheduled auction date that she says, yes, acceptable. In a moment, I will get David to reveal how much that offer is. I will then say the property is on the market and give you the opportunity to compete for ownership. I would say brace yourself, be ready. I'll give you 3 calls, but if you hesitate, you'll be lost and I will declare the property sold. Now, in all of our auctions today, we work under the Real Estate Institute's Best Practice Guide, and we also follow the guidelines set down by the REA. By bidding today, you're deemed to have accepted and read the REA Buyer's Guide, and in your contracts, and you'll have signed, of course, your buying authority as well. In your contract, you will see the conduct of auction, but I want you to understand how we work today. Now, effectively, my owner's reserve has been met in the first instance. The highest bidder will be the purchaser. If there is a disputed bid, I go back to the last undisputed bid and I resume. If any of my colleagues place bids on behalf of their clients, I will alert you to that. If you're here to bid on behalf of somebody else, there is no such requirement. Now, the most important thing is this. When the hammer falls, if you are the successful bidder and you haven't already done so, we'll take you through to the reception area, get you to sign the auction contract and pay your deposit, normally 10% of the purchase price that you pay. All right, in terms of our subject property, 18 Rosewarne Street, let me take you to that contract that David has given you, describing the property in picture as a cross-lease and freehold. As I said, 10% today if you haven't already done so, and the contract calls for the settlement date 28th of November. I am not surprised that we're here a little prematurely. I think this is the perfect credentials of position and potential. This is such a good area. It's extremely popular, really coveted, and forms part of a very good community, close to Barrington Mall and very close to the city as well. Built in the day of craftsmen building good materials, but there's so much upside. There is so much promise in this home. It's a real entry-level opportunity. Roll up your sleeves, get ready. David, in your hands, the opening and maybe the closing offer is, please.
365,000, Phil.
1,000 for every day of the year. 365. 365,000. Have we found the winner? I'm going to sell it. First call. How much, Ash? 375. It's a lovely move. 375. Instructions to sell. First call. 376. Stay strong. 376. One bid seldom buys. 380. Nice move. Serdia Pop. He's got one on the top. 381. 390 perhaps. That would be my recommendation. It's 390, good work. Sir, do you say 400? Just another 1,000. You see, be assured others see it at that value. You should do the same. You only need to win by $1,000. At $390,000, first call. On notice, on warning. Sir, can we change your mind? Mr. Trump's the new president. Our real estate market will boom. It's my promise. Third call at 390,000 only. No better bid or offer. Sterling work, Ash. Property's going. It's going. Gone and sold to you. Congratulations to you. Well bought, well fought. Sarah, congratulations to you. Thank you for the opportunity. David, another very good campaign. Back to work.
We all see? Yep. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Harcourt's Grenadier. My name is Hamish McLeod. I am one of 5 auctioneers today, conducting some 32 auctions in our very busy catalogue. All auctions today are conducted in accordance with the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand's Auction Best Practice Guide. Also, if you are the successful purchaser of a property today, we simply require you to also sign acknowledgement of receiving a copy of the Real Estate Authority's Guide to Buying and Selling Property. Also, ahead of your bidding today, your agent that you're working with should have furnished you with a copy of the auction authority and bidding authorisation form. So hopefully you've got that. If not, please chat to your agent ahead of your auction starting. Now, folks, we will only read the conduct of auction once today at the start. There is a copy of it if you'd like to read it further in the auction catalogue. However, I'd like to point out for each of our properties that are auctioned today, the property is offered for sale subject to a reserve price. And subject to that reserve price being met, the highest bidder whose bid is accepted by the auctioneer shall be the purchaser. The auctioneers conducting today's auctions may from time to time nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised. We certainly can, but we don't make a habit of refuse any bid. And the auctioneer or licensed real estate agent acting for the vendor in respect of the sale may submit a bid on behalf of any person, folks. This won't happen from the auctioneers, but it may happen from Harcourt's agents in the room today. We'll do our very best as auctioneers to point out who is bidding on behalf of their clients. And if they are bidding on over the phone, the appropriate forms have been completed. And the vendor may bid personally or by a representative or through the auctioneer, provided that the bid is less than the reserve price. And if this is done today, folks, that will be done only by the auctioneer. We'll make that very clear that that's a vendor bid and it will only happen below the reserve price. The vendor may withdraw the property at any time before it is actually sold without declaring the reserve price. A very important fact here today, folks. Make sure you are the highest bidder if we do pause the auction. If the highest bid is not at our reserve price, we will pause, we'll take that highest bidder into a negotiation. I do warn you that sometimes our owners will execute their right to do business outside of the auction room and the property may be withdrawn and sold. So one way to make sure that scenario doesn't happen, make sure you are the highest bidder before the auction is paused for negotiation. And if a dispute arises concerning any bid, the auctioneer may determine the dispute or reoffer the property at the last undisputed bid. And finally, we simply ask two things. If you are the successful purchaser today, one is to sign the memorandum of contract and the other is to pay to Grenadier Real Estate's trust account, the deposit being 10% of the purchase price. Okay, folks, so underway with our first of 32 properties up for sale today, and we go out to the ever-popular suburb of Avonhead, and it's a great property here. Just good Kiwi properties, good solid Summerhill stone homes we've got here in a very popular street, a very well-presented street, and a great part of Avonhead and a great part of our city. But firstly, folks, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 15 Birkenhead Street in Avonhead, Christchurch, is of course a freehold title, made up of a well laid out, very well established, 645 square metres more or less. And your settlement date is set down in the contract as the 21st of November. So a nice quick turnaround and into your home just after show weekend. Plenty of time to settle in for a family Christmas in this great wee spot. Well, folks, I had the pleasure of visiting 15 Birkenhead Street just yesterday, and when I say it's great Kiwiana property, I mean this is just good solid real estate in my opinion. These good Summerhill stone homes in these leafy family suburbs. Avonhead, of course, it's very popular. Birkenhead Street, personally one of my favourite streets within Avonhead. You've got so many parks and things around you. Torak Park with playground for the kids just down the end there as well. But also a nice easy commute not far from Yoldhurst Road and you're straight down there into Riccarton. It's a great location, but people certainly look after their homes. They're proud of their homes. Good solid Kiwi real estate. But the moment you walk inside the front door too, you can tell that the hard work has been done by our current owners. That nice fresh smell of new carpet, the fresh paint throughout, the work that's been done, of course, in the kitchen, the bathrooms. You simply move in and enjoy in just a couple of weeks' time. Get the Christmas tree up, family barbecues ahead in the summer months. What an opportunity. So, folks, with that said, where do we see value here at Birkenhead Street? Do I have an opening bid from the floor? Who's going to start me away? We're looking for a clue from the auctioneer. 750. I heard it, but I didn't see it. Where was that? Thank you. Working there with Tina from the Harcourts team. At 750,000, perhaps a 25 on top from here. At 750, 775 is there in the room. At 750, I call it away then. Burst. 775. Jill, once again from the Harcourts team at 775. At 775, straight to 800, perhaps, sir. At 775, holding the keys over here at this stage, 775, 800. 800 we've got. Coming back, perhaps a 10 at this stage, make it easy for you. 810 would you say? Great opportunity, no work to be done here. $800,000, not a level I can sell. At $800,000, any further advance, or I pause on the gentleman's bid here. First, second, third. Final time, is there 810 in the room? Well, sir, not a level I can sell. And pause on your bid, we'll find a quiet space and we'll come and have a chat.
Gentlemen, I join with Hamish and the rest of the team in welcoming you to Grenadier House, the second auction in our busy catalogue. We travel across the city to Horswell. I welcome Charlene Bueno from the Beckenham team. We welcome in her owners. 20 Enforce Lane is what you bid and buy today. A freehold parcel, 441 square metres, here in the heart of Horswell. Settlement date just a couple of weeks away on the 21st of November. Well, our owners have created the most bespoke, beautiful home. They have really enjoyed their time here. It's near new, just 4 years. They have enjoyed the peace, the tranquility that this piece of paradise has offered up to them. They look up at the Port Hills in the morning. They just enjoy the sun throughout the day. The Labrador plays outside in a fully fenced yard. The children have their space, both indoors and out. They've created a lovely living area. It's very convivial, great for entertaining. 3 good bedrooms, that master very sumptuous with its ensuite. This is just a perfect package. It's ready. It's your solution to your housing woes. You've got that dual entrance, good off-street parking as well, and single garage. With that carpet, it becomes another living area or entertainment zone as well. So we wish them all the best. This is a stylish home. Open it up for your bidding consideration, folks. Love to see you in early here in Enforce Lane. Who says go? It's a great way to silence the room. 700, Sue. Welcome in. That's a very nice play at 700. Underway with my starter at 700. Do we move forward from here? 725 perhaps. First call with my starter at 7. Second opportunity. Sorry, what was 710? Got you, sir. Good luck to you and your family today at 710. There's the competition, sir. Straight back, I'd say. 720, can I say on your behalf? 715, shortening a stride. Work with you, sir. A handful on top. Straight back, sir. I'd say at 725. Enforce yourself here in the lane. 720, got you. 25 for you, sir. 725. At 725, a lot on offer here. 730, sir, good work. Stay in play at 35 on the knot. At 35, I have now in 40 beckoning. Here in Horswell. Such an easy commute to the city. 40, good work. Maybe straight to 50, sir. 45 will do it your way at 7, 4 and 5. 50, there should be no confusion to value here. In Horswell, first call at 7, 4 and 5. Second opportunity. Sir, the retort. Good work. 750,000 and 55 is straight back. At 7, 5 and 5 now, this is a home worth fighting for. Everything done, move in, enjoy. It's all here ready for you. At 755. Don't miss it now. The baby wants it, don't you? 760, can I say, sir? First call. At 7, 5 and 5. I'll take a couple if it helps you. Second opportunity at 7, 5 and 5. Oh, you want to join the fun too? Lots of chatty babies today. Third and final call at 7, 5 and 5. Anything further, sir? Charlene, can I get instructions at 755? Sir, recalibrate, think about it. 760. 760, good work. And 765 straight back, good work at 7, 6 and 5. Go again for your family. 1, would that help? At 7, 6 and 5. Instructions, on the market we sell today. Make no mistake, to this good gentleman at 765. We're selling. Is there 1,000 more? Could change your future. First call. Great opportunity. Second, $500. Third and final call. Sir, the property's going. Gone and sold to you. Congratulations. Wonderful work. Thank you, Charlene, and thank you to your owners.
Morning all, on we go with the day. Next up we welcome Andrew Steele, his good owner and his property here at 112 Aviemore Drive in Marshland, contractually known and described as a freehold title sitting upon that 601 square metres, more or less, but brand spanking new is the property. Avoid the headaches, the hassles of building, enjoy the end product for yourself. That's what is on offer here. A property that just boasts and offers that effortless luxury to the everyday thanks to its form and its function. Love the convivial living spaces at the heart of the home, space for plenty there. Flexibility with that formal lounge down the end as well. Kids can complete the homework in the wee study off to the side there. Also a nice touch is the feature walls through the home, just adding that colour and that style to all the spaces. Externally, deck, lawn to make the most of. The landscaping, easy care, already in place, done and dusted for you. And of course, part and parcel of this great family-friendly community that you become part of here in Preston's. Nearby parks, good friendly neighbours. So buyers, 112 Aviemore Drive. Opening bid, start me where? Is there $1 million in the room to get things underway? Couldn't sell there, but would get started there. A level of interest to enter, to engage at. Comfortable going there on behalf of our owner. Place that as a vendor bid at $1 million. Look for your participation anywhere north of there. Maybe $1,050,000, maybe 1.1. First call, sitting on that $1 million. Second call, at the $1 million only. Far from replacement cost. Third final call, at the $1 million. Is there a hand up? Chance to purchase, here and now. If not, I'm going to pass the property back to Andrew. Last chance. Right, if that's the case, Andrew, I'm going to do just that. I am going to pass the property back to you and we're going to deal with parties post-auction. Owners have been given me instructions in this instance that I'm going to now actually price this property, make it available post-auction at $1,259,000, 1259, where you need to be. Andrew down the back of the room, the man to have a conversation with. All right, ladies and gents, the next offering in our catalogue is number 40 Cranford Street. My name is Ben Donaldson. Pleasure to be here and welcome along my good colleague from the Avonhead team, Kian Ryan, his first of 3 offerings here today, a busy man. But the property itself, taking you quickly to the contract, of course, the home itself sits on a freehold parcel of land. That's the quantum you look to acquire here today, 510 square metres more or less, being the size of the parcel here, and of course laid out in the contract. The settlement date, the possession date you work towards, that ownership date is the 21st of November, unless you are working to an alternative agreement. But the home itself, the 1920s bungalow, steeped in charm and character, of course, it sits on the site very, very proudly. Internally, that functional floor plan gives you so many options going forward in the future. Do you revive? Do you reconfigure? Do you utilise those 3 good bedrooms in the home? Do you titivate and tenant and hold on to it for the future? So many options and locations like this, you'll just watch the value of that land grow and grow and grow. Of course, with that underlying land zoning there, the RSDT, so close to the central city. Of course, or do you demolish, do you develop straight away, do you utilise and reap those rewards up front? Those are entirely up to you. You've got options to play with. That is the key here today. And of course, the location, you're moments from Edgware Village. You've got convenience, you've got comfort, you've got the shops, the bars, the cafes, of course, the family favourite, Bailey's there for your Friday fizzies or your Sunday roasts. Either way, the options are yours. The location is fantastic. And of course, you're so close to skip into the central city. So the options are plenty. But we are here for number 40 Cranford Street to find that next owner. So we go to the floor. Is there an opening bid, opening offer? Who says go? In your hands, buyers. You call or count with it. Is there a hand in the air for a conversation? That next name on the title we search for. Is there 400,000 to get things underway? Surely a level like that, the zoning, the location. All right, happy to go there at $400,000 on a vendor bid, searching for a mere $450 at this stage. I'll call it through 3 times. At $400,000, there's a line in the sand north of there for a conversation. First call, $400,000. 510 square metres, the parcel underpinning this beautiful character home. As is where is so many options to uplift and reap forward from there. Second call. Third, last chance, I'll take a 25 if it helps. But at 400 we look for more than there. Look 425 vendor bid all day long. No hesitation from me. The vendors staying the vendors at this stage, a location like this. Calling it through 3 times again. There's a conversation, the hand in the air. First time, second opportunity. Third, final time, look 450, again another vendor bid from me, no hesitation, needs to be well north of that figure. If there's a hand in the air, we'll pause and have a conversation, otherwise we move on to the next stage of the campaign. But at 450 only, we search for 475 for a conversation. First call, $450,000. Any more, any hand in the air? Second call, third, final time. Look, Ken, without a hand in the air, we are going to push on to that next phase of the campaign. I know these people you were speaking to, having those conversations outside the room, but we have some exciting updates. The vendor has said, hey, look, we are here to sell the property. We want the property priced at $575,000. There's where you need to be. Have a conversation with Ken going forward from there, and I'm sure you will have plenty of options going forward. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I speak on behalf of Mark Tutton. He's the listing agent of the next property, number 9 Malcolm Avenue. Can I say good morning and thank you to our owners, repatriating. If not, she would have held this property forever. So Mark offers it freely to you at 9 Malcolm Ave, described contractually as a freehold parcel, and the area of that parcel, 474 square metres, more or less. You know the rules of auction, just 10%. And if you're working to the contract settlement date, it's the 2nd of December, nicely settled for Christmas time and that holiday period as well. The whiteware, the home entertainment system, the spa pool on an as-is, whereas basis, they are all included. The studio, of course, well, that's certainly part of the contract as well. My owners enjoyed a very happy long tenure. As I say, if it wasn't for repatriation, we'd be staying here probably forever. Done lovely work. Malcolm Ave is such a popular address, super community that you will become part of down in this area. Beckenham Library, eclectic shops at the end of Colombo Street, really is a close proximity to the city as well. I love the flow of the living. It takes you out to a super big deck, all the living out the back, and that garden, absolutely magnificent. The wisteria there the other day was just delightful. bathrooms, they've been beautifully done. Nothing's been left to chance. Full of feel, full of soul. I encourage you in your bidding. Who's going to open that bidding, ladies and gentlemen, at 9 Malcolm Ave? One at a time, Mr. Pref. Sir? 800. 800. Good on you. You're in the lead at the stage at 800, but don't get comfortable. $800,000, good opening bid. Competition, where and what? First call at 800,000. 810. Clear working with a buyer on the phone. Are you back at 20, sir? 825. 825, even better. I like the way you bid. At 825. First call at 825. Second call. 835. 835. And now 850? 850 on the nod at 850,000. Yours or theirs? Answer the question at $850,000. Malcolm Ave. Prime spot. Second call. Third call. 860, sir. Good on you. Welcome at 863rd player. 875. 875. Shows it's quality property. 885. Good on you at 885. I'd be at 900, sir. 9. There we go. At $900,000. So you chase ownership. Come on, sir. You know it's worth it. First call at 9. Second call. Put a 5 on it if you like. Just could be the best money you've ever spent in your life. You haven't spent anything yet. At $900,000. Once called. Second call. Third and final clear. Any better? I've got 900 with the gentleman who started proceedings 900. 901. It's all right. You're in lead. 10. Thought you were going to say $1 million. It's all right. 910. At 910. Keep working clear. At 910. Sir, can I tempt you back in at 910? Second call. Third call. So you hold that bit. I'm not quite at the level I can sell. We're getting very, very close. Karen, let's find some space for this gentleman and we'll see what we can achieve. Hamish?
I'll do an update first. Okay, folks, firstly, I'm going to take you back to Avonhead, the property at 15 Birkenhead Street. We left the room before with a bid of $800,000. We have had an increase. Richard, can you please confirm that it's increased to $810,000? Thank you very much. And our owner's instructions are clear. They've loved their time in Avonhead here, but we are selling today for the want of any further bid. Is there any further advance at all? Or I sell away at 810, first, second, third. Final time, is there 1,000 on top? It's going. It's going. Congratulations, Richard. It's sold. Okay, folks, I continue on with the catalogue. Mr. Freeman, make your way to the front of the room. We are going out to the ever-popular suburb of Horswell, of course nestled in that great new subdivision on the quarry side of Horswell. We have 9 Forge Close. Folks, if I can just have a little bit of quiet. Great property we've got here, of course, surrounded by quality homes. But firstly, I draw your attention to the contract which outlines that 9 Forge Close in Horswell, Christchurch, of course, is a freehold title, made up of a spacious, well laid out, but well laid out 457 square metres of land, and your settlement date is set down in the contract as the 15th of February 2025. However, I do understand there have been some alternative arrangements potentially made with the tenants and the owners ahead of today's auction. Well, folks, as I say, very popular part of Horswell. Horswell, of course, very popular part of our city. But being on that quarry side, you've got so much there on your doorstep. The Port Hills is your playground. You've got a nice easy care, 457 square metres. The house is very well positioned. It's sunny all day. I just think it's really well put together. Of course, built by Golden Homes, who built a reputation for building quality for many years in the Canterbury area. It's just a great opportunity to get into a very good spot within our city. Where do we see value here for Forge Close? Is there an opening bid from the floor? I'd rather you than me, folks, but I'll get it underway if we need to. We're looking for a clue. So perhaps 750? 750 to get us underway. 700, okay, it's a start. At 700,000 we're off and underway. At 700 I'm perhaps looking for a 50 from here. At 700 is there 50 on top. But here with Ada from the Harcourts team at 700, well, if you won't, I will. Back to 750 easily, won't sell at this level. Near new home, great location, at 750 bids with me. Ada, is there 75 to move us forward? At 770, pardon me? 76, or 760. At 760,000, if it's just you and me, there'll be no more vendor bids from me out of respect. But at 760, certainly not a level I can sell. Well, Ada, it does look like it's just you and me. Pausing with your buyer, we'll find a quiet space, come and have a chat.
All right, we're coming back to Malcolm Ave, ladies and gentlemen. I left the room. The bid with the gentleman here was at $910,000. Sir, can I now confirm you've increased that bid graciously? Bid's at $930,000. Maria has said, well, home, here we come. If there's no better offer, I will sell today. Instructions are, if there's a rise, it must be $5,000 minimum. Otherwise, I'm selling to the gentleman in front at $930,000. First time, and I sell it. Second time at $930,000. Third and final call. Delighted to announce the property's gone and sold to Mark. Congratulations. Welcome to Malcolm Avenue. To Maria, congratulations, and thank you for the opportunity. Ned, the floor is yours.
Well, if I can bring your attention, ladies and gentlemen, to 14 Furbain Way in Hallswell. Johnny Nichols in charge of the campaign in question, legally described upon the contract as being a freehold parcel of 641 square metres, more or less. Settlement and possession date you'll be working towards as a successful purchaser being the 6th of December, unless you have a variation in writing, which is quite all right. But a standout property, you'd have to say, from start to finish. Eye-catching aesthetics with the brick, the steel exterior, internally equally impressive as well. It's light, it's welcoming, polished concrete flooring. You've also got the brushed brass fittings. Love the glazing, the magnitude of it. The skylight above the kitchen, just ensuring natural light floods through, particularly in those living areas, those living spaces as well. But ducted heating, I think that's a good inclusion for cooler days to keep that comfortable climate year round. Good outdoor options to relax, to unwind, to entertain with friends and with family. You've got the cul-de-sac position, so well presented, pristinely presented, and great convenience as well to the local school, to the local shops here in Hallsville as well. So 14, Urbane Way. Buyers, to you we look to. Opening bid, start me where? What's a level that excites you, gets you going? What's it worth?
$1 million.
$1 million, off we go. Near new property, beautifully looked after at $1 million. Do we say $1.1 million maybe? First call at the $1 million mark. 1-1, welcome in and good luck over here at 1.1, maybe 1-2 to come back, Connor, but $1.1 million competition to my right-hand side and seated. First time called at 1.1. Down the road to the local school, second call at $1.1 million. 1125, slight change of pace. Do we come back at 1-2, stay assertive at $1,125,000 on the telephone? Connor working from the team with a buyer there. 150, working the 25s if we need to. 75 the next step to take then, Connor, or surprise me at 1-2, but 150 down here again. First call at $1,150,000 for the opportunity. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted. Second call at $1,150,000. 60 with a wee 10 on top at $1,160,000. Do we go to 1-2 this time at $1,160,000? Your turn over here, I think. At $1,160,000, or look elsewhere around the room. 70 with the 10, same pattern at $1,170,000. Connor, what's the retort to that? 1170. First call at $1,170,000. Do your best work here and now. Second call at $1,170,000. What about 80? Give me the 10. Let's try that at $1,170,000. Holding in charge down here. 7-1 persistent with it at $1,171,000. Can we come back here at 80 but give you the same opportunity if you want to try a wee single? Suggest something more strategic. 72. One by one it is at $1,172,000. 80 is at this time at $1,172,000. Down here, once called at $1,172,000. 75. 80 this time is it? At $1,175,000. Holding. First call. What do we think? Second call for family's future. Third final at $1,175,000. If I need to, I pause. Looks like I do. Okay, holding the bid on the telephone, Connor. We're going to have a conversation privately. Not over yet. We just need to do a bit of work off to the side.
Sean Innes, a very good morning to you. More importantly, a very good morning to your current owner of 159A Ashgrove Terrace. Lovely to visit you on Tuesday evening and spend some time in your superb home. That home, ladies and gentlemen, is identified in your contract as a freehold property. The area of the parcel that we passed today, 492 square metres more or less. You pay just 10% by way of deposit, sensible settlement terms. You're in prior to Christmas, the 12th of December, unless you've struck an alternative date prior to the auction today. You know that the driveway lights, the Incinerator, are excluded from our warranties. They are clauses 25 and 26. Our current owner, well, she's very, very attached to Ashgrove Terrace. This is, in fact, the second property she's owned in the area, and both have been very long tenures. Very attached to 159A, and for very good reason, got the property absolutely at its prime best. Family draws her away, otherwise I think would be staying here in the forever home. I love the fact it's set nicely back off a very, very quiet street. You've got access to all those lovely walks, the river and things. The garden that surrounds it separates you from your neighbours as well. We sat in that lounge, which gave me an opportunity to get a real sense of the feel, the ease and the comfort that the home offers. Offers strategically located inside the front door. I love the smart grass out the back and the plantings. It's very therapeutic to be spending time out there, and all the accommodation is in perfect order. Special home, special opportunity. Who's our next owner? What's the figure, buyers? Entirely in your hands. Here to be sold, owner has secured a future. Could I tempt you to say it's 750? You'd buy it sight unseen at that level, 750 you're right. Well, Sean, I'll take that lead at 750 and place a vendor bid. First call at 750, reminding you this is the best place and best time to buy. Second call at 750,000. Third call at 750. Well, 775 is a vendor bid. Certainly wouldn't be selling at this level. Quality home, great location, excellent school zones. First call at 775. Could I tempt you? Second call. Third call at 775. Work with a 10 at 785. 785. Once at 785. Just go straight to 8 and talk with the auctioneer. Second call at 785. Third. I know your mother should buy it for you at 785. Sean, if there's no hands in the air, like last week, and we've had a multi-offer on last week and sold today, if there's no hands in the air, we'll work with all parties outside of the auction. Certainly wouldn't sell it at 820. Okay, so I'm going to put it back in your hands, and let's talk to buyers in the room, buyers online. Line up, talk to Sean. Trish, good luck. Nice to work with you. We'll get that sold sign at the gate. You'll be moving to the country in no time. Thanks, Sean.
Well, my absolute pleasure to welcome Alison Carter and Julia Daly from Harcourt's Ferrymead and their manager Jackie. We welcome in our owners for this absolute botanic oasis here at Braeburn Street, number 10. In fact, a freehold parcel, 607 square metres of terra firma. Your settlement date a couple of weeks ahead of Christmas on Thursday, the 12th of December. It's like the 12 days of Christmas, really. This is going to be your wee Christmas parcel. But what a gorgeous home. Our owners had lived in rural Hawke's Bay. They bought their green thumbs, their love of horticulture and nature, and they implanted it here at number 10, and they've created the most stunning garden, an edible garden, fruit trees, and absolutely delightful amounts of vegetables that'll keep you fed all through the spring and summer and autumn. It is a lovely abode as well. It's just been beautifully curated with great taste throughout. It's got a cottagey feel, yet it is a permanent materials abode. You've got that lovely outdoor living. It's double glazed. It's been beautifully insulated to keep you warm throughout the year. You've got the bonus of that studio as well. It is an absolute lovely location, and I asked the owners what they'd loved about their 11 years here. They said, Lisa, the play of light on the Port Hills is just something to enjoy throughout the day. It's a great environment, the tannery not far away, Littleton markets on a Saturday morning. This is a lifestyle you buy here. It's been amazingly done, and it was a delight to enjoy that. So, bidders and buyers, this is a very bespoke a property. It is one of a kind. It is absolutely cleverly done and beautifully poised for a great future ahead. Opening bid, opening offer. Where do you say go here in lovely Hillsborough? Start me away. Don't be shy if you've come to buy. Here to help you. 685, sir. That's precision bidding. Love it, and good luck to you today. At 685,000, we're away. Perhaps 7, the next logical step. First call at 685. Looking for 7. Participation where that competition. Second call here. Third and final. Well, sir, my one and only vendor bid 700, need to be above that. At 700, I place a bid on behalf of my owners. I welcome you back. Perhaps 715 if we work with pattern and purpose. First call on a vendor bid at 7. Second opportunity. Third and final call. 705, work with you, sir, at 705. 715 is where? First call with my starter at 705. Second opportunity. Third and final. Well, sir, it's not a level I can sell the property. You are my only bidder at this stage. Let's pause and have a conversation. Paused at 705.
update on 14 Furbain Way. That bid has been improved out of the room to $1,185,000, a level at which my owners have said we are selling, we're on the market. Hammer is going to fall after 3 calls if there is nothing better here in the room. Calling it away for the first call at $1,185,000. Do you go again? Second, third, final. On the phone then, going. We are gone, we are sold. Well done. Oop. Music. Can I have your attention? Just a quick update, and then we'll have just a few minutes before we start our 12 o'clock auctions. But going back to 9 Forge Close in Horswell, we left the room before with a bid of $760,000, and we have had productive discussions. Now, Ada, with your client, can you please confirm that bid has increased to $812,000? Confirm that, please, sir. Yes, I know your hands are full there, but well done. At $812,000, our owner's instructions are clear. If there's no further advance, we sell away today at 812. First, second, third, final time. It's going. Congratulations and sold.
All right, back to the beautiful suburb of Hillsborough we travel. Back to Braeburn Street. I left with a bid at $705,000. Can I get you to confirm that bid is now $728,000? Appreciate your good work. After 11 delightful years, our owners are selling away at $728,000. First, second, third, and final call. Delighted to announce the property's gone and sold. Congratulations to our lovely owners. Enjoy the next chapter. Invite us up. We want to come and see.
Okay, folks, we are now underway with the 12 o'clock segment of our busy auction catalogue today, making our way through 32 properties. And the next one up, it's a great property in ever popular Rolleston. Of course, 12C Marvel Lane, very proudly brought to the market by Fernanda Hammett of the Harcourts Horswool team. Now, firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 12C Marvel Lane in Rolleston is, of course, a freehold title, made up of a very well laid out 740 square metres, more or less, and your settlement date is set down in the contract as the 18th of November, so just a nice quick turnaround and into your new home here. Family has plenty of time to settle in, get the Christmas tree up, and as you can see there, plan those summer barbecues out on that huge deck that you've got just out the back there off the French doors. Great property here, folks. Rolleston, of course, it's popular because it's changing so much. Every time I go out there, there's new cafes, there's new bars, there's a new primary school popped up around the corner. It is absolutely, we used to call it the town of the future. The future has arrived for Rolleston and everything is there. This house itself, I really like it, tucked away down a private laneway, and when you get them down the lane, often it gives the opportunity for the developer to build the property right on the lane, making the most of all that section as you have here out the back, an absolutely huge family-sized section, plenty of room as you can see in the photographs for trampolines, big deck out there, great for summer barbecues and entertaining, but it's 4 spacious bedrooms throughout, one being utilised as a home office at the moment, of course. You've got the study nook, just some really clever design features that really make this stand out. Of course, that permanence and security of good solid red brick. It's just a good all-round family home, folks, and it's got a nice feel about it too. A lot of those little extras that you look for too with the walk-in pantry, etc. But probably one of the most important things is, I think, placement for all-day sun. It's a warm home, as you can see. Everything you would expect with the modern conveniences as well. So, folks, great opportunity here in Rolleston. Got an indication from the floor where you see value? $800,000, thank you, ma'am. 800, and we're off and underway at $800,000. At 800, is there perhaps 10 on top from here? At 800,000, looking for 810 in the room. At 800, I call it away then. First, second, third, final time. Well, easy decision for me then on behalf of our owner. At 810, that's a vendor bid. 820, would you come back, ma'am? At 810, 820 it is. At $820,000. At 820, one last vendor bid from me, then to 830. 840, would you say, ma'am? Be no more vendor bids from me. Bid me 840, and we'll find a quiet space. At 830, vendor bid, as I say, not a level I can sell, but if you... 835. Okay, ma'am, does look like just you and me. Not a level I can sell. We'll pause on your bid, find a quiet space, and we'll come and have a chat. Well, pleasure now to cap off the work of Rebecca Duncan from our city team and her good owner here at 84 Bowen Vale Ave in Cashmere. What you buy legally described as being across a lease, a title, a share in the 682 square metres more or less. Settlement and possession coming your way in just a matter of weeks, the 21st of November of this year. Nestled though here in the Bowen Vale Valley, a wonderful position. We know the value of it, coveted spot that it is. The school zone's a big part of the draw card, that jewel in the crown being Cashmere High, of course, but its own wee microclimate, lovely and sheltered here in the valley. The backdrop, the playground of the Port Hills there behind you, just enveloping you absolutely spectacularly. Love the views, the scenic vistas from the upper level, lush and leafy they are as that outlook. Down below, of course, the living space just opens and transitions very easily and naturally to the outdoor spaces as well. You've got, of course, the practical plus of internal access, garaging and play also. It served our owners' needs very well, but looking to part with it here today in the auction arena. So 84 Bowen Vale Ave, what do we start with? Tranquil, secluded position. What would you pay? What's it worth? Something like 650 maybe to get the ball rolling. You all right? Comfortable doing so? 650 vendor bid. Holding it. Look to get you involved north of there. 650 vendor bid for the first call. 700, easy money. Second call at $650,000. Owner happy to remain the owner. Third final call at that money at 650. Who puts up 7? Change your life, change your future. Rebecca, if there's not a hand up, I'm going to pass the property back to you. Last chance in the room. Right, if that's the case, property's going to be passed back to you. It appears to be the case, and we're going to talk to parties post-auction. I've been given authority that I can actually price this property now at $799,000. Very well priced, I think you'd agree. $799, really just entry level into the Bowen Vale Valley, but have a conversation with Rebecca Duncan. She's available here and now.
I would have thought Pauline Wilson and Alison Aiken might have come to the front of the room representing the next property, but there you go. Not normally shy. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Pauline and Alison and their very, very good owners, current owners I stress, and I think not for very much longer, can I welcome you to the opportunity at 53 Redbrook Road, described in your contract and mine as a freehold parcel, a lovely neat 1/8 of an acre or 500 square metres more or less. You know the rules of auction. You put down 10% by way of deposit today, and the contract calls for settlement on the 29th of November or 5 days after Code of Compliance has been issued, whichever is the later of those dates. An absolute pleasure to represent Neve Developments again. Just love their work. I can tell you this, that on several occasions previous in this auction room, the outcome has always been deliriously happy clients. Their discernment, their attention to detail and quality really sets this property and them as developers apart. I went and inspected a couple of days ago. Aaron Jewell is the architect, and I think that name is so significant. We work with the best of tradespeople. They've worked with our owners many times, and we can guarantee quality. Love the floor plan. There are so many little extras. The scullery is a genuine scullery, so much natural light, the timber floors, the sloping ceilings, the ducted heat, the blinds, the drapes, all those sorts of things. Love the bathrooms in the property, loft in the garage. This is really a gem. That deck, so sheltered, really sunny. You will spend a lot of time out there. Landscaping all done, and this is a very popular part of the city. Enough said, Mr. Auctioneer. On with the show. What's the opening bid or offer? Where do you start, buyers? This is a quality offering. 1 million, sir. Thank you. Good luck in your bidding at $1 million. First call at 1. Second call. Third call. 1,000,001 at the back of the room. 1,000,001. What's the response, sir? Say 1,150 for me. 1,150. You're in charge at this stage at $1,150,000. 1,000,002. Nicely done at 1,2. Building slow, complicated, and expensive. This is the best. 1,250, sir. 1,220. There we go at 1,220,000. You'll take the 50. Good on you at $1,250,000. 2 in play at the stage at 1.25 million at the back of the room. $1,260,000. We're doing it for our futures. 280 perhaps. Good work. 1,280,000. 1,290,000. The 3 beckons. 1,003,000. First call 1-3 only. Never stop in the big numbers. 15. Nice work. Hard to pick the pattern at 1,315. It's against you, ma'am. Yes, it is at 1,315. 25 perhaps. 320. 320 only, it's only a handful in front. 325. 1330. Good work at 1340. 1350, Pauline. At 1350, and another handful if you like. Selling it now, but not before I give you a chance, sir. 365. Good work. Do we do the leap year? 1365. Good time to show strength. 137. Yours at this stage, yours or theirs. At 1370 with firm instructions to sell it. No one ever regretted buying quality. At 1,370,000. Work hard. You deserve it. At 1,370. Another 5. 375. Good bid's a quick bid. A little bit of pain for a huge, huge gain. 7.6. I'd be encouraged by that. 80. 1381. Lovely move. At 1,381,000. Takes a long time to create these masterpieces. At 1381. 82. 1385. At 1,385,000. Follow their advice. 1385. The underbidders always say, could have, should have, wish I had have. 1385. 386. 1386. It's a winning bid.
Okay, 1,400,000.
Lovely move. 1,400,000. It's a more valuable house than the last one you're bidding on. 1,400,000. Would you put the one on the top? You sure? Wish we could find another. At 1,400,000, I'm going to sell it. Pauline, last opportunity, second call at 1,400,000 neat. I can see you haven't left it alone. Third call. When Mr. Trump was last in power, real estate values soared. Out at 1,400,000, going, gone and sold to you, Kelvin. Congratulations to you.
Okay, folks, we head back out to Rolleston to 12C Marble Lane. We left the room before with a bid of 835,000. Now, Chris, can you please confirm that bid has increased to 840,000? Fantastic. And our owner's instructions are clear. The bags are packed. They're off to sunny Brisbane. It's going, sold. All right, ladies and gents, on to the next exciting offering in the catalogue is none other than 385 Cambridge Terrace, right here in the heart of Christchurch City. My absolute pleasure to welcome to the auction arena again Ken Ryan from the Harcourts Avonhead team, working alongside our lovely vendors. We thank them for their trust and participation in the process, getting the home ready for market. And of course, back to the contract very, very quickly. The home itself, Central City, sitting on that freehold parcel of terra firma, 215 square metres being the quantum of that size of land underpinning that lovely home. And of course, settlement the 21st of November, clean and clear, outlined in the contract. That's your ownership date you work towards. Now, the home itself, it's a showstopper. I think everyone in the city knows it, they've seen it, they've admired it. It certainly flows inside a man of my stature. Well, I love the lofty ceiling space, plenty of room to wander around. Of course, that open plan space, fantastic for gatherings big and small throughout the day. The real piece though, upstairs you've got that master retreat tucked away there with your stargazing, a real sun trap, an absolute haven. Of course, you've got the walk-in robe and you've got the bathroom there. 2 good bedrooms downstairs, and of course, Central City, what we all search for but we seldom find. Of course, you've got the garaging space, the off-street parking, plenty of storage. It has been a home that's been lived in, it's been loved, it's been the lock up and leave. It has been one that's been enjoyed, and it's here to hand over. As we know, the location, so close to the Central City, but you've got that outlook, the green, lush, leafy reserve, the Avon River on your doorstep. What more could you want? But our vendors have said, hey, time is called. We are here to search for that new owner. It's what we go to the floor to look for. Is there an opening bid, opening offer for 385 Cambridge Terrace here in Christchurch? In your hands, buyers. Is there a price to work with? Otherwise, happy to suggest one. Look, 550 wouldn't own it. Happy to start there as a vendor, but there's the line in the sand. Is there a hand in the area for conversation at $550,000 only? First call at 550, Central City, architecturally designed, 3 good bedrooms and a garage. Find better, I'll tell you where. Second call. Any advancements, a hand in the air. Third, final time. Look, vendor bid from me at $600,000. No hesitation, needs to be north of there for a quality home and a quality location. I'm sure you'd agree. But search for more at $600,000 only. We have is here 625 for a conversation. First call, $600,000. Second call, third, last chance. Buyers on notice. Look, Ken, we have some exciting updates to go forward. Without a hand in the air, the vendors have said, look, we are here to sell the home. We've got an exciting announcement here to price the property at $645,000. What an opportunity. 645, that's where you need to be. Give Ken a call. He'll tell you all about it. You certainly will not be disappointed once you look inside. All the very best, and thank you to our owners.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Just not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand.
Well, on we go. If we can have your attention, ladies and gentlemen, drawing that attention to 5-7 Bolton Avenue in Spraydon. Andrew Steele, of course, leading the marketing campaign. Draw your attention quickly to the contract in question, pointing out that it is a freehold parcel, a neat and tidy 146 square metres you sit upon. Settlement to occur in time for Christmas, the 5th of December, that date in question. But a modern, attractive post-earthquake townhouse to make your own, to enjoy, whether it is home, whether it's an investment property, good options either way. Of course, low maintenance, very, very easy care. The setup practical and easy also, with that good open living down below, attached to that internal access garaging. Up above that choice, that selection of 3 bedrooms to utilise. You've also got that fabulous school zoning. You've got that proximity to the central city as well, all of which just makes life very straightforward and very easy. So Bolton Avenue, buyers, do you we look to? Opening bid. Start me where? 640. Off we go at $640,000. Maybe 20 on top, on the rise to maybe 660. First call at $640,000. Second call at 640 offered down the front. Third final call. Well, ma'am, if it's you and I, we'll have a conversation. Appears to be the case. We're pausing on that bid. Obviously not quite where we need to be. But if you join us off to the side, Andrew will find a room for us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move along on this fabulous catalogue. Christopher Graham, a very good, it is afternoon to you. You've got 2 super auctions today. This is a very, very special offering. Our owners are in Auckland. They'll be following us online, and I want to say good afternoon to you and thank you for the opportunity. I know it's a day of mixed emotions. You've moved away to be with family, and that always takes precedence, but you've got to give up this super big parcel at 150 Verdeco Boulevard in Lincoln. Now, the size of the parcel, it's mouth-watering, 4,741 square metres more or less. Contract calls for 10% on the fall of the hammer unless you're working to an alternative date pre-arranged. Then you're moving in on you're taking settlement on the 21st of November. You have to pay a $2,000 bond to the developer taking the place of my owners. That's a good bond. The covenants that protect these sort of parcels, they'll always guarantee and nurture your future values. They should be in every subdivision anywhere. I think this gives you a chance today to create something very, very special, and that was the intention of my owners. You'd be encouraged by what has already happened and is happening in the area. Chance to enjoy magnificent outlook, magnificent lifestyle, yet you are so close to the treats of Lincoln as well. You can live a long way from your neighbours. You know you've got good neighbours. They just have to be living in a complex like this. It's very clever, and these situations, well, they're very hard to find. All right, enough said. Verdeco Boulevard speaks for itself. What's your verdict, buyers? Opening bid. Where do you see value? 500. Sir, at the back, $500,000 and underway at 5. First call at 500,000. Second call? 525. Good on you, sir. 5 1/4, and are you back at 50? 550. That's the bid to beat. Unique parcel. 575, sir. Second call at 575. You're straight back and you're at 6. 580. Good on you. And you're at 90, sir. 590. Say 6 for me. I've got 590 and it's away from you. Second call. Third call at 590. Sure, at the back. Any better? The bid's in front of you. Talk with Chris Divick at 590 with the gentleman in front. Getting some good advice, I imagine. At 590 only. 4741 square metres. Good work. 600. Put another 10 on the top, sir. Comes out in the wash. 5? 605. Makes it easier for your man, Chris. 607. 610 now. Keep working, do your best work. 611. 15, sir, let's put some space in there. 615 on the nod. 620. Good change of strategy. I'd hate to play chess with you. At 620,000. 620. Perhaps we try the 630, sir? 25, that's all right. 635, wants it as much or perhaps a little more than you. 635, what about the 650? $635, that's the figure we need to beat today. Second call. Sir? Out. You surprise me. You sure? Why don't we try 650? It's only money. Super big parcel. You know it's worth that. 635. Sir at the back, hold tight. I'm not authorised to sell at that. I need to get my owner on the phone. Karen will find you a little bit of space and we'll come and offer you the opportunity. Auction is open, sir.
Well, a warm welcome, Lynn Ma from the Harcourts Wigram team and to your owners. The property at 28 Parker Street in Hornby, a freehold estate, 617 square metres of residential medium density land here in Hornby. Your settlement date set down for the 21st of November. Well, this is an absolutely cracking home. It is strong, it is tough, and it is very much here. If you've got a Brady Bunch, it'll suit you because we've got half a dozen bedrooms. We've got 3 up, 3 down. Great for generational families or blended extended families. Presents very well. Our owners bought it some 7 years ago as an investment property. It's had very good yields over that time. but it is very much also a great family opportunity here in Hornby. I love the modern kitchen, very streamlined. You've got lots of lovely light spaces, solar saturation all day here in Hornby. Of course, it is a shopping plethora with the Hornby Hub, some new malls, the Mitre 10, lots to enjoy here, good schooling close by, a great permanent materials home. Love that extra workshop area in the double garage. Just ticks everybody's boxes here. So, folks, Parker Street, Hornby, good, solid place to start. Start me away. Where do you say go here in Hornby? Hands in the ears, what we need. Perhaps I could tempt you in at 600. You've got to see value and upside there. Still good potential untapped, and of course land banking as well. Well, I start on behalf of my owners at 600,000. We work in 25s, but don't let me limit you in your aspirations here. First call at 6. Second opportunity. Third and final for the 3 up, 3 down. Good bedrooms, good accommodation for your family, for your friends, or perhaps as an investment. Well, another vendor bid 625. I work for the owners at 625. Need your participation. Is there 650 in the room? Do the figures. Lynn, I think they were renting out around that 930 a week. Good rental return here. 650 is there. First, second, third and final. Well, Lynn, if no hands in the air, our owner's instructions are please price the property at $799. It's a fabulous, robust home. So $799 here in Hornby for extended, blended or investment purposes, residential medium density. Make your inquiries to Lynn. She'd be happy to help you out. Thanks so much, Lynn.
We're going back to Verdeco. Where's Lane? Is he? He's back in play. Lane, can I now confirm that you have increased your bid? Your bid now stands at $650,000. And my owners on the phone, my ex-owners on the phone in Auckland are saying, if there is no better bid, I'm going to send you this magnificent parcel, unless there's a better bid. So I give you 3 opportunities and 3 opportunities only. First call at 650, bidder at the back of the room. Second call, and I sell. Third and final, delighted to announce to the gentleman at the back of the room and his good wife, the property's gone and sold to you, Lane. Congratulations. Raywin Ashley, congratulations and thank you to you. Thank you for the opportunity and good luck in that new life in Auckland. Yeah.
Right, again, productive conversation happening out of the room on Bolton Avenue. Pleased to announce that we've had an improvement in that bid to $690,000 with our highest bidder out of the room at a level our owners have said they are again parting with it and selling. So $690 on the market. Anything further before we put the hammer down? 1-5 more, call it out or it goes. First call, second call, third final at $690. Going. Gone and sold here. Well done. Keith, ready to move forward? And if we can keep your attention, we'll keep the day moving. We'll welcome now Keith McDonald from our Beckenham team to the front of the auction room, bringing with him an impressive property here at 95B Eastern Terrace in Beckenham, contractually described as a cross-lease title, a share in the 926 square metres. The 5th day of December is move-in day, settlement and possession date. But what a tranquil oasis it is here, just positioned and elevated that ever so slightly above the banks of the Heathcote River. That elevation, of course, just means that glorious scenic outlook there from the kitchen, the living, the dining, natural light flooding in return. The property's just been really well looked after and even updated during our owner's tenure. Love the choice of good-sized accommodation that sit in behind the living space. Love below the fact the garage has that extra bit of space to the side, whether it's for that workshop, the hobbies, or that bit of storage. It adds a great bit of versatility to what's on offer. Private backyard, flat lawn space in behind, but of course part and parcel of the Beckenham loop here with top-notch schooling, top-notch pizza and coffee as well around the corner at the Birdwood. That says a lot. You can go visit Keith down at the local Beckenham office, just a hop, skip and a jump away as well. So buyers, opening bid. What do we start with here on Eastern Terrace? Who's here to buy? $700,000, somewhere down here, ma'am. Was it you? It was indeed on the aisle. $700,000, we are underway. Where is the competition? Is it 720.25? What's an increment that works for you? Have 700. First call. Second call at $700,000. Is there better? Third final time at $700,000. We'll have a conversation with my one and only bidder at this point if I need to. On notice. Okay, pausing on your bid, ma'am, at $700,000. Let's have a conversation. Back.
You've had a little rest. Welcome back. Having a great day in the auction room today. Can I say a very good afternoon and welcome to your current owners of number 5 Roosevelt Ave. Nice to meet with you a couple of nights ago, and certainly an absolute pleasure to go and inspect your superb home. It's described as a freehold property. The area of the parcel we passed today, 526 square metres more or less, and you can be ensconced on the 21st of November. However, if you've made an alternative date, my owners are very amenable in that regard as well. Roosevelt, well, it's such a popular street. There's not much of it, but it's quality up and down on both sides of the road. Proximity to the Merivale Village, proximity to Rugby Park, good school zones attached to the property. Excellent standard right throughout. This home is in absolutely impeccable order. You open that front door, lovely big entrance foyer. It just exudes a welcome, takes you into very good living spaces. As I said, presented in an immaculate area, and then it just flows out to that back deck. Super place to enjoy the garden, safe for your pets and safe for your children as well. Studio at the back, of course, has a multiplicity of offices, of uses. I love in the kitchen your outlook to that back garden. It's quite special, makes working in the kitchen an absolute pleasure. Bathrooms contemporised, but done so sympathetically. Gorgeous home, here to be sold. Owners have moved on, and you know that. So where do we see value buyers? Number 5, Roosevelt Ave. Start me where? Can I tempt you, say, at 1.2? Have to be an absolute screaming opportunity at that money. 1.2 in the room? Well, I draw the line in the sand with a vendor bid at 1.2 and encourage you further. First call on behalf of my owners, would you say 1.225 perhaps? Second call at 1.2. Third call. Well, 1,225,000, that's a vendor bid. No confusion as to true value north of the figure. At 1,225 and seeking 1.25 million. Once, twice. Third call. Mark, prod them on notice. We go to the third stage of our campaign if we don't sell in the room. 1.25 million is my last vendor bid. And I'll work with 10. Opportunity to talk to the auctioneer. Best place and best time is to buy with me here now. At 1,250,000. Count it down once. Second call at 1.25 million. Third call. Well, Mark, if there's no hands in the air, I'm not going to make a farce or sham out of your auction. There's people to work with outside of the auction room. My owners have said, Phil, if there's no hands in the air, please price the property and please note the price. We're listing the property today at 1,350,000. I defy you to find better. Mark lets them queue up. You'll be back there in the weekend. So priced at 1,350,000. Thank you to my owners. Work will continue.
Back to Eastern Terrace we go with an update after conversation out of the room. That bid's been graciously improved and lifted to $785,000. My owner said he's parting with it, very much for sale. Here and now, 785, hammer to fall. Anything more? One last chance. 86.90, first caller it goes at 785, twice called, third final, going, gone and sold. Well done. Now you can celebrate. Congratulations. Well done to our outgoing owners, Keith and Sarah. Thank you and well done. Okay, folks, we are now moving into our 1 o'clock segment, and the first property up being property at 2380 Para Road in Hillsborough, very proudly brought to the market by Daniel Lasson, of course, of the Harcourts Horswell team. And what a lot of buoyancy we've had in the auction room here today, folks, and I'm sure it will certainly continue here in the ever-popular suburb of Hillsborough. But firstly, to the contract I take you, which outlines the property at 2380 Para Road in Hillsborough, Christchurch, is of course a freehold title made up of a well laid out 645 square metres more or less. Your settlement date set down in the contract, once again a nice quick turnaround and settling into your new home on just the 21st of November, so plenty of time to get well and truly settled in pre-Christmas in this great spot here in Hillsborough. What a unique part of town, a very vibrant part of town, I think. You've got so much right there on your doorstep, a short walk away and everything that the tannery has on offer, great for lunches, cafes, we movie theatre there as well, not far and you're shooting through the tunnel and you're in Littleton, but the house itself is such a well done renovation throughout. It's simply not cosmetic, but of course with that reclad of new red brick on the exterior of it too, it just feels like a new home. And the moment you walk inside, you can just simply tell there's nothing to do here. Of course, that updated kitchen, that new carpet, that fresh smell, you simply move in and enjoy. Unique and entry level, I'd say, to such a popular location. If you're into ice skating, it's a short walk across the road and you've got the ice skating rink there, of course, as well. So much on your doorstep, so much close by. The Port Hills is your playground. Great, spacious 4-bedroom home, outstanding location. What else more could you want, folks? Where do you see value? Call me your opening bids. Where do we see it, folks? Rather a bid from the floor, but you're looking for a clue from the auctioneer. So they say an easy 550 in the room, start us off. 550 outstanding value at that, surely. Well, I'll move it on, start it away then on behalf of our owner at 550. Look for 575 from here. Certainly not a level I can sell at 550,000. Is there 575 in the room? At 550,000 for the first time. Second time. Third and final time. Folks, you need to register your interest if you want to have that opportunity to talk to our owner. Otherwise, we go back to the market, we'll talk to our conditional parties. Very unique and exclusive right to talk one-on-one with our owner here today. Clearly need to be north of 550. Is there any advance? How are we getting on at the back of the room there, Logan? 575. 575 we've got. We're underway. At 575 should be an easy 6 from here. At 575 down in front. Logan, lucky, working with a client on the phone. Is there 600? First, second, third and final time. Well, one last bend-all bid from me to 600,000, certainly not selling at 600. Looking for an advance on from there. Sir, is there 610 perhaps? Put your nose in front and we'll have a chat if there's no further advance. At 600,000, we're coming in lucky on the phone. 610, would you say, sir? 605, bit of work to be done, sir, but does put your nose in front. Going to pause there on your bid, find a quiet space, and we'll come and have a chat.
Here's our lovely Belinda. Belinda Calvert from the Harcourts Beckenham team is our owner's ambassadors here at 43 Howard Street in the lovely suburb of Spraydon, her manager Cedric King standing in. Good to have you here too, sir. On offer this freehold parcel, 359 square metres, a perfect parcel here in Howard Street. Your settlement day, the day your new life begins, is the 21st of November, unless you've made alternate arrangements with our owners. Well, this is an absolutely charming, warm and welcoming 1930s bungalow. I very much enjoyed my visit there. On entrance, I could smell the beautiful baking in the home. Our owner, a pastry chef, and wow, that kitchen is definitely chef approved. It is absolutely up to the minute. It's great to work in, gorgeous big oven, delectable delights you're going to be able to create and entertain your friends and family. That breakfast bar, a convivial space to gather around. Love the warmth of this home and the wood panelling, the LED lights, those gorgeous character features that so many people find desirable. This is a great home to start. Good bedrooms, excellent full bathroom, love the accommodation spaces, the bonus of a double garage, and you've got that lovely northwest facing backyard. It's just getting solar saturation all day long. Latch back those French doors and enjoy life in your safe backyard. It's a very quiet neighbourhood here, but you're close to town, you're close to amenities, close to the adventures in the Port Hills and beyond. So I know you very much enjoyed your campaign, just a delightful home. We thank our owners, but who's the new owner to be here at number 43? Who wants to call Spraydon home? Sir?
560,000.
560, good place to start, sir. 560, we're underway. Do we move to 580 perhaps, but don't let me limit you in your aspirations. First call with my starters at 560. Second call. Bid, sir? 580, happy there. At 580 now, you're straight back at 6, sir, perhaps. First call, there's your competition at the back, but now in front. Second call. 590, I'll work with you, sir. 10 on top. Do you go straight to 6, sir? 6, there it is. 600,000, fairly bid and offered. Keep going, sir. This is a great home worth fighting for. I'll take a 5 if it helps you. And 605's the retort. 610 or 15, do we say? 610 on the knot. At 610 down the back, come back with me, sir. Here in Howard Street. First call at 610. 615, nicely done. Do we double up in 625 perhaps? 20, okay, 25 here. There's your surety of value down the back. At $620,000 now. 625, good work. 6 in the quarter. Pattern and purpose, 630, or maybe impose yourself. 635 could be a sage bid. First call, here in front at 625. 27. So we concession for you, straight to 30. A lovely home. 28. At 628. At 628 here in front. And 30 the bid now. At 630. Keep going, sir. At 630. This is a lovely home. You'll enjoy it for years to come. First call at 630. Instructions, Belinda, at 630. Second call and selling. Don't miss it now, sir. 31. I'll take a half. 630 and a half. 31 or more, sir. But we sell today to these good folk here in front. First call. 31. Just stretch that a little bit more. Good. 31 and a half. Good work. Takes tenacity. At 31 and a half and selling away. 32. Wants it just as much as you. It's going to be a good home now and into the future. And 32 the half. Good work, sir. At 32 the half. First call. Got to be 33, surely. Second call. Are you absolutely sure? Hold on tight here. In front. Against the gentleman at the back. Third final call at 632 and a half. 33. You're on the cusp of it. At 633. 633 and a half. Settlement day, just 2 weeks to wait. Move in over show weekend. At 633 and a half. 635. Do you just stretch that a little bit further? But selling now in Howard Street, Spraydon, first call. I'll take 5, sir. 634. Can't value it down to that. 250 I'll take. How about I help you out? Do you say 750? 750. Good work, 6, 3 and 4. Are you sure? You've said that a couple of times to me, sir. Smile tells me there's more. At 634, do I sell to these good folk? First call. Second opportunity. Allowed to change your mind. Third and final. Then delighted to announce it's going. Gone and sold to you. Congratulations. Thank you, sir, for your bidding. Congratulations to our new owners. Thank you to our...
Baby, you give me ice and fire.
Well, for a third time today, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome Andrew Steele to the auction rooms, a man who knows the Prestons area very well. 43 Tamara Crescent here in Marshlands, the next of our auctions, contractually described as a freehold parcel, 449 square metres more or less in this instance, and the 28th of November is that settlement date you'll be working towards. But serene is the setting here, of course, overlooking the lake and the reserve neighbouring the property that it is, the living space, the master bedroom, perfectly positioned and orientated to take full advantage of that outlook and the sunshine. The living space alone, with as many as 3 sliding doors, just means that seamless connection and transition from the in to the out. Sit back in the sunshine late into the evening with friends and family with ease there. It's just an environment and a home where you can absolutely thrive. Brand spanking new, so very comfortable, so very well appointed is the whole property. And of course, you know the many, many merits of this burgeoning location that you ensconce yourself into here in Prestons Park. Very attractive property, very attractive outlook. Buyers, opening bid. What do you start me at? 43 Tamara Crescent. Who pays $1 million to start? Is it in the room? With me, vendor bid, $1 million, 1-1, the next step. First call, $1 million vendor bid. Who puts it up? 1-1, comfortable and easy, I'd have thought. Second call, at the $1 million mark. Third, final call. Is there a hand up? North of $1 million. We talk to you off to the side. If not, property's going to be passed back to Andrew. All right, Andrew, passing it back into your capable hands. Going to do so with a price tag attached. That price is $1,195,000, 1195. Good value here in Prestons. Thank you.
Midnight, you whip up my appetite. Don't leave me high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're gentle and wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my...
All right, ladies and gents, beachside we go now to number 193, Tedder Ave in New Brighton. My absolute pleasure to work alongside and welcome alongside the third time today, Kian Ryan. A busy day for him, and of course working alongside Kelly Nee from the Avonhead office as well. They've been our owner's ambassador and had the absolute pleasure of spending their weekends out by the beach marketing this lovely little home. But quickly to the contract outlining what you're here to purchase today, of course, is a cross lease and freehold title, having a half share of that underlying 514 square metres, more or less. Ownership, well, that's coming your way on the 5th of December, moved in and unpacked just in time for Christmas there. And the home itself, had the absolute pleasure of walking around it the other day. Well, easiest way to describe it, what an absolute coastal cutie. It is ready to go, ready to move into just in time for summer. Dip your toes into the sand. It's just down the road. The location's so fantastic. But inside the home, it's rejuvenated, it's refreshed, it's ready to move into. The kitchen, living spaces, open plan, ready there to cater and care for all your meals, your beachside barbecues going forward for the Christmas break. And of course, you've got 2 fantastic bedrooms there. The updated bathroom. It is literally ready to move into, unpack and enjoy. Outside you with that fully fenced easy care yard, of course, to soak up the sunshine, have some friends around for dinner. And the location, as we mentioned and alluded to, of course, you're so close to the beach, the bars, the cafes, the parks, the playgrounds, the golf courses. And of course, if you're going to sneak down the road and soak your toes in those nice new Brighton pools at the end of the day, it is there on your doorstep as well. So folks, our vendors have moved on. We are here to find that next name on the title. So to the floor we go, bidders and buyers. Is there an opening bid, opening offer in the room for your future here in Tedder Ave? Is there a figure to work with? You call it, we'll work with it. Here to help your home. 300,000. Ken working on behalf of buyer. $300,000. There's the line in the sand. Excuse the pun, but hey, 300,000. We're underway. Is there anything to contest? First call at $300,000. Another 10 to move things forward from there. Second call. Third. Final chance. Look, ma'am, 310 is a vendor, but can't sell it at $310,000. I welcome you back at $320,000. We'll have a conversation if you are our only bidder at this stage. But 310 vendor bid here with me. First call at $310,000. Any advancement? 325. 325. Work with it at 325. Thank you, ma'am. Take your bid all day long at 325. You're in first place at this stage. First call. Second, anyone to contest? Otherwise, we pause and have a conversation down here at 325. Third, final time. Look, ma'am, can't sell at 325. You are my highest bidder at this stage. We'll have a conversation off to the side. So auction open at 320.
Well, a very warm welcome to Debbie Pettigrew and Sally McMillan from Harcourts Beckenham, and a warm welcome to our lovely owners. 5 Austin Kirk Lane in the heart of Huntsbury. On offer that freehold estate, 1,041 square metres, that quarter-acre dream here upon Huntsbury. Your settlement date to the end of November 28th to be exact. Well, this is an absolutely awesome location. It's distinctly desirable. It's an area you love marketing homes in, Debbie, I know. This home itself has attracted a great deal of interest. Love that colonial style. It stands so tall and proud here in Huntsbury. You are still on those lower slopes, so you get these beautiful, mesmeric views, but you can stroll down to the brickworks. You can take yourself on river walks. It's all very much here for you. A cavernous space, an eye-watering footprint, 390 square metres of floor area in this abode. The bedroom sizes are so generous. They're almost like apartments in their own right. A quartet of bedrooms. You've got excellent living spaces that flow so seamlessly, that wrap-around deck, taking in all the beautiful vistas of our Canterbury Plains and beyond. Of course, 3-car garaging on the hill's a total bonus. There's a turnaround space. There's lots of parking for caravans, camper vans. It's all available here. I know it absolutely sings to families. This is a gorgeous home. As I said, that quarter-acre dream. Hard to tick all the boxes in hill living, but this one certainly does it. Commend the property to you, bidders and buyers. Austin Kirk, where do you say go? Start me away. Don't be shy if you've come to buy. $1 million, sir. Welcome in. Happy to start there. 1 million fairly bid and offered and we're underway. Do we say 1025 or straight to 50? I'll work with you folks. But $1 million here. First call. $1 million? 50. Have it here, Sue. Good luck to you today as well. At $1 million 50, there's your competition, Sue. 1050. Is it straight to the 1-1? 1.1. Nice to have you in. 3 in play now, sir. A quick bid's a good bid, sir. Work with you. 1.1 against my 2 here. I'll take 25. 1125. Happy there? Great. 1 1/8 of $1 million, sir. Your turn or down here. 1150 I seek. Nice to have you back. 1150. Do you say 75, sir? First 75, 4 in play now. There's your assurity of value. At 1,175,000, 1-2 beckons. Who takes it on? 1.2, you see value and you absolutely should. 25 more. First call at 1.2. Sir, 1225, can I say? 10. Work with you, sir, and offer the same around the room. At 1,210,000 now. 20, do we say? And 20 at 1, 2 and 20. Is it 30? 130 now. Your turn, sir, perhaps. 40 or here. But gentlemen holding the bid at the back of the room at 1,230,000. First call at 1,230,000. Second opportunity at 1,230,000. Don't miss it now. I'll take 5 if it helps. Third and final call. 35. And were you bidding, ma'am? 124. Nice work. 5 in play now. And 45 I've got you, sir. At 1,245,000, are you straight back at the 1 1/4 mil? First call. 50, can I say? Second opportunity. 125. Nice to see you back. 1 1/4 million now, sir. Is it 55 or offer it down the back? 1,255. 60 where? First call. 60 got you, ma'am. All the action down in this corner now. 65. 65 and 70. At 1, 2 and 70 and 75. At 75 the call. And 80, ma'am, do we say? At 80 now. 1, 2 and 80 and 85. At 85, don't let me miss you. 90. 95. That's an astute bid, ma'am, at 95. And 1-3. At $1.3 million here in Austin Kirk. Who goes next? 1305. Good work. 1310. It's a jewel. First call at 1310. Ma'am, is it 15 or 20? Gorgeous home. First call at 1, 3 and 10. Debbie, instructions at 1,310,000. Second call. Third and final opportunity at 1,310,000. Anything further, ma'am? We're on the market. We sell to these good folk in the corner for the want of another bid at 1,310,000. And 12 the dozen. 15. You sure? You've come a long way with me. Hard to find homes of this quality. First call. Second opportunity with these good folk at 1315. Are you done? Are you silent? Third and final call. Hammers up. We're going. Gone and sold to you down the back. Well done. Great campaign, Debbie. Thank you for your interest in the property. Thank you.
Okay, folks, we left the room before at 2380 Power Road with a bid of $605,000. We have had an increase in that bid to $620,000, but not at a level our owner is willing to sell today. So one quick time around the room. Any further advance on 620? First, second, third, final time. Okay, Daniel, I pass the property back to you now with clear instructions from our owner for the property to be priced at $689,000. Represents outstanding value in a very unique location. If you haven't been through yet, please get in touch with Daniel and arrange a time. Thank you.
All right, Christopher Graham brings you the next offering, ladies and gentlemen, number 5 Edie Street. Welcome to our current owners. Thank you for your instructions, and it was fabulous to spend some time with you last night. The property that Christopher has marketed is described as a freehold, 535 square metres, more or less. 10%, that's all you pay today, and the balance needs to be paid on the 29th of November. But if you're working to an alternative pre-arranged date, then you just keep with that date. Owners are very flexible. Solar heating, of course, forms part of that chattel list. And to listen last night to my owner's power bills, I'd change them with mine any time at all. As I said, went and visited late yesterday afternoon. It's a lovely, lovely, tranquil situation, but very, very close to all the delights, the treats, amenities of Wigram itself. Post-earthquake build, my owners have been here for near 13 years. I think they've established it immaculately during that time. I love the layout of the garden. It's very easy care. You've got your mowing strip that goes right around the perimeter, the service yard out the back, garden shed to keep things tidy, lovely flow of living, and of course under that patio covered, you can be out there enjoying the delights of that garden many, many, many times. Living area, plenty of it. There's a little area there you could set up your craft room or your office. It's in beautiful condition. It's not going to cause you any maintenance worries. It's going to be a comfortable home. It's going to be a very inexpensive home to own. 5 Edie Street. Opening bid, what's the figure? Owners moving on. Happy to sell it today. Where do we start, buyers? We won't sell it at $750,000. That's what we call a vendor bid. On behalf of my owners, 750. Where to from here? First call on behalf of my owners. How much? 800. Nice work. 800 at the back of the room. First call at 8. Second call, 800. I'll work with 25. I'll work with a 10. Third call at $800,000. Are we in? Are we out? At 8. Will you surprise me? At 800. Madam, you seem to be the only bidder at this early stage. I can't sell it at 800, clearly. I'm not going to be disrespectful and take a vendor bid. It's unnecessary. We're going to find some private space, and I'll come and offer you an opportunity. Your bid's at 800, the auction's open, and I'll talk with...
Well, a busy day here at Harcourt's Grenadier, but on we go. We welcome to the front of the room Janice G with her owners here at 138 Roydvale Avenue in Burnside. The contract we work from confirms a freehold parcel, 999 square metres of terra firma, and settlement coming your way at the end of the month, the 29th of November. But a really coveted location, of course, here in Burnside, particularly the appeal in that Burnside High School zoning, but lots of other good amenities that call this area home. Our owners have enjoyed their tenure here, love the site, love the scale of the section, near on that 1,000 square metres. It is lush, it is leafy, it is botanical, park-like is the feel to it all, particularly out the back there with the established garden surrounding it all. Love the wee courtyard hidden away in the corner there, a lovely peaceful retreat to spend time. Veggie beds off to the side, ample parking out the front there also. Inside, of course, extra bit of living space with that sunny conservatory to make the most of, and the modernised kitchen with quality appliances is another good touch as well. But owners heading across to Ditch and parting with it. So Roydvale up for grabs. Opening bid, who starts? And at what level? Where's the value here? Location of Burnside, nearly 1,000 square metres of real estate. What do you pay? What's the level of comfort? $800,000 maybe, very comfortable I'd have thought. Is that in the room? To get things off and underway. You're right to do so. 8 with me, vendor bid. Maybe 850, maybe 900 to get involved. First call, $800,000. Second call, 850. Sylvia, welcome in at 850. Competition down there at 850, look for 900. Once called at 850. Second the money, third final call at 850. Having a conversation with our bidder down the back if we need to. Looks like we do need to. Okay, Sylvia, pausing on 850. Not selling there, but let's have a chat.
Well, we travel to Spraydon again, 7 Witchbury Street in fact, and I welcome Melissa Davenport, Vic Raha from the Beckenham team. We welcome in our owners now ensconced in Wellington and on the phone. We welcome them in. On offer, a lovely abode here, 352 square metres of freehold tenure here in Spraydon. Your settlement date, just 2 weeks' time on the 21st of November. Well, this is an absolutely charming home. It has been beautifully renovated. You've got lovely fresh colour palette throughout that retain that character and charm. Triple bedrooms accommodation, the kitchen nicely upgraded. It really is move-in ready. It is a perfect parcel, not too much land to look after, but enough to enjoy a barbecue. Year-round, that log burner will keep you warm as well. You are on our city fringe. It's a very easy commute to everything. Punawai not far away as well. So it has all the charm that Spraydon offers. So bidders and buyers, your moment to shine. Start me away here in Witchbury Street. Where do you say go for this freehold abode? There's a little bit of there. Do you like the look of my house? I think it's pretty cute. Is there 450? Can't make it any easier for you. Well, I start on my owner's behalf at 450. We move in 25s from here. At 450, a vendor bid. Is there 475? First call. Second call. Third and final. 475. Can I tempt you in? I place another vendor bid. Moment to think about it, to consider. Great opportunity, great value here. 475 is the vendor bid. I look for 5 now. First call at $500,000. Second opportunity. Character, charm, appeal, 3 good bedrooms, off-street parking, lovely street, Witchbury. Third and final call. Well, my final vendor bid at 500, that's with me. If we don't see hands in the air, we will pass and move to the next stage of marketing. Anything there, Vic, on the phone? Having a moment to consider. Well, I might lift that vendor bid one final time. 550, that's our line in the sand. Need to be north of that. I think it represents exceptional value. At 550, anything further? I pass the property into you then, Vic and Melissa. We work with conditional buyers now. Do your very best, be quick. Passed in and available at 550. Good luck with the remainder of your campaign.
Thank you, Katie, doing a wonderful job with our audio visual today. Sonia, can I now confirm, please? We left the room, your bid was at $800,000. We've worked, and so have you. Your bid now, please, $854,000, correct? Yes. And you know my instructions. My instructions are to sell if there's no better bid or offer in the room. So that's what I do. Announce the bid, 854, and I sell. First call, second call, third and final call, no better bid. Delighted to announce property is going. Welcome to Edie Street. Well done. To my owners, past owners, congratulations. All the very best in your move. Nice work, Christopher. Nice.
Working on an update on Roydvale, which hopefully won't be too far away. In the meantime, in the interest of keeping the day moving forward, we are just going to carry on. We move forward with 432C, Harewood Road. Strangely enough, in the suburb of Harewood. But we welcome, of course, Nikki Brownlee, Tim Sprott from the Avonhead team as your marketing consultants. The contract we work from, just the key points upon it being that it is a freehold title. The size of that parcel being 676 square metres more or less. And the 29th day of November this year being that settlement and possession date. But a lovely and private position, of course, tucked away at the end of the laneway there, very secluded, very sheltered. Love the established hedge that frames it also perfectly. But it's a property our owners have really enjoyed. They've certainly really well maintained the home over their tenure here. Spick and span right throughout, inside and outside, single level, permanent material, generously proportioned living spaces, of course. It's a home that's just going to work very well for you and your family, cement your future as well. Schooling, a big part of the draw card. You've got the nearby parks, the nearby playground, Copenhagen Bakery directly over the road as well. Tim, you've been taste testing over the last few weekends of open homes. Tell me it's not too bad. Solar panels on top of the roof, as you can see there, just to keep those power bills as well to an absolute minimum. So buyers, to you we look to. Opening bid. What do we start with here on Harewood Road? Interest where? $750 as an entry point. Happily work with it. To start, line in the sand from me with that vendor bid at $750 if that's the case in the need. At $750,000, we look to travel north and north only from there, is at $800. First call at $750,000, pristinely presented. Second call at $750,000, 8 comfortable and easy. Third final call at the $750. If there's not a hand up at 8, ladies and gentlemen, the property gets passed in. We talk to parties on a conditional basis. All right, if that's the case, Nikki and Tim, work continues. We carry on, but that's quite all right. What we're going to do in this case is announce a price. That price is going to be $859,000. I think very, very good buying, a lot of home for the money. 859 where you need to be. Conditional offers very welcome. Questions, queries, Nikki and Tim, the people to speak to.
Right, folks, a quick update on number 1 bar 93 Tedder Avenue, Brighton. We left the floor with a bid at $325,000. That bid has been increased to $385,000, and our vendor has said, hey, time to move on, time to let someone else enjoy this lovely coastal cutie. It is on the market and selling at $385,000 unless we see any better bidder offer. So I'll call it through 3 times. First call at $385,000, standalone by the beach. For your family, for your future. Second call, any contention, otherwise we sell away. Down the back. Third, final time. Well, welcome home to Tedder Ave because it's gone and sold. Congratulations.
Okay, folks, we keep moving with our catalogue. As I say, 32 properties up for offer here today. We now move into the first of our 2 o'clock segment. So only 4 properties left. So avoid going home homeless, folks. Only 4 opportunities to bid and buy left here today. And the first one at 2 o'clock, what an opportunity it is. That being 35 Lemonwood Drive in Rolleston. Very proudly brought to the market by Nicole Long and Marilyn Welsh, working together here from the Harcourts Horswool team. Now, firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines the property at 35 Lemonwood Drive in Rolleston. Is, of course, a freehold title, made up of a well laid out and spacious 738 square metres, more or less, and your settlement date is set down on the contract as the 22nd of November 2024, so a nice quick turnaround once again and into your great new home in Rolleston. Lemonwood Drive, it would have to be one of the pick of locations if you ask me when it comes to Rolleston. It's on that very popular side of Rolleston. We've got the Farringdon shops, you've got Foster Park, you've got the community swimming pool, you've got so much right there. But in this particular case, Lemonwood Drive, you've also got a primary school a matter of footsteps away from your property. You don't get better convenience than that. And what a fantastic family home this is, for spacious bedrooms, the benefit of the study. This section and the placement of the house, I think, is very clever, with the house being placed to the front, really utilising that spacious 738 square metre section, but 50 square metres, a whopping 50 square metres is utilised by that deck. What a great entertaining home. Can just imagine those summer barbecues spreading out on a 50 square metre deck. Our owners have really put a lot of attention and detail into the finer things throughout the home. You can just see there those raised ceilings, the finishing throughout with those hardwood floors, etc. The real benefit for a family home of having that second lounge or escape for teenagers, however you utilise it. It's a spacious home. It is really a cut above the rest, folks, in an outstanding part of Rolleston. So with that said, where do you see value? We'll have an opening bid from the floor. What do we said, folks? Probably looking for a bit of a clue from the auctioneer. Well, I certainly wouldn't be selling it at 800,000. Is there 800 in the room? 800's what I'm looking for. Well, if you won't, folks, I will on behalf of the owner at 800,000, perhaps a 10 on top from here. At 800,000, I call it away then 3 times and 3 times only. First, second, third and final time. Do surprise me, folks. I'm sure it won't last long, this property, if we don't sell here in the room today. Unique opportunity, though, to talk to our owners if you are here to bid and buy. At 800,000, 810 is what I'm looking for. One more vendor bid then from me, moving it forward, certainly not selling at 810. At $810,000. If the buyer's not here, of course, we go back to the market, work with conditional parties from here. At 810, one last chance, folks, for that unique opportunity. Looks like we'll be passing the property in. Nicole, Marilyn, pass the property back to you, also with clear instructions from our owner to price the property at $909,000. This does represent outstanding value at this impressive home, folks, and if you haven't had the opportunity of viewing yet, there is an open home there this afternoon between 3:30 and 4:30, and this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, 12:30 to 1:30. Make sure you do. Very special property and a great part of Rolleston. Thank you.
Rebecca Duncan, a very good afternoon to you, and can I say a warm welcome to your clients, current owners of 67 Wairaki Road. It was an absolute pleasure and delight to visit you a couple of days ago. Man, I was very impressed with your home and its presentation. Thank you for making Rebecca's job so easy. property that Rebecca has had the honour of marketing is a freehold parcel. The area, a lovely mouth-watering 797 square metres more or less. 13th of December, boy, you're in there for Christmas. That wine fridge that's left behind, that'll be full. Beautiful fridge freezer there, and the speakers are built in along with all your standard chattels. Now, Rebecca's heading, I think, encapsulates all about this home. She says luxury with location, and that is so succinct. The location, brilliant, brings with it the best school zones as of right, and in the papers this week there's been lots of talk about people cheating to get into zones and doing all sorts of terrible things. They're your zones as of right. A perfect amalgam of character and contemporary. My owners give credit to previous owners for the fabulous work that they have done to within an nth degree of its life, but now warm, comfortable, easy to live in. I love the fact you've got the 2 living areas. That preserves what I call intergenerational harmony. Bathrooms, bedrooms, absolutely superb. There's an extra studio that attaches to the double garage. You could put that to so many different uses, just adds another dimension. All right, folks, 67 Wairaki Road. If it's your future, grab it now with both hands. Opening bidder offer. Where do we start? Tempt you where? Is the 1-3 to get me underway? Well, 1-3's a vendor bid at 1,000,003. Surely you see value beyond that at 1,000,003 vendor bid. First call at the back, are we bidding? Second call at 1,000,003. Third call. Well, I move to 1,350. Any better at 1,350,000. Rebecca, if there's no hands in the air, not a lot of people in the room, if we haven't got buyers in the room, I'm going to treat with absolute respect. 1,350. Bidding yes or no? Second, third call at 1,350. If there's no bidders here, I'm going to advance the vendor bid. Let's not put people in the right direction. 1,450 is a figure that we keep the property at, so I'll put it back in your hands. If you're here with us today, if you're online with us today, at 1,450 not for sale, talk to Rebecca well in advance of that figure. Good luck in those negotiations. To Catherine and Matt, good luck in your future as well. Nice to work with you.
Roydvale Avenue. The bid has been improved after our conversation out of the room to $900,000. Not a level we'll be selling today, so we're going to pass the property in at that figure and make it clear that we're looking for activity and interest north of $900,000. Thank you. Murray House, Sophie Berry from our city team in charge of the campaign. Pleasure to work alongside our good owners here as well. The paperwork making it clear it's a cross-lease title, a half share in 1,117 square metres more or less. The 9th day of December is that settlement date in question. But it's been a happy and enjoyable home for our owners for the last 7 years for them. They move on to the next chapter of their life, leaving you the opportunity to enjoy for yourself. Home investment, first or next, great opportunity, however it is seen, however it is acquired. Set up as it is out the front, they're really good garaging with the off-street parking there in front. Private backyard sits behind the home to the rear there for that outdoor living and entertaining, that little bit of play space. Also, inside the property, there's an ability to come in and add your own touches to it, capitalise upon some work and improvements here and there as a result. Very convenient, very handy is the locality as well. Handy to town, handy to the Palms, to Merivale and more. It ticks a lot of boxes. But owners parting with it here at Ferguson Ave. So buyers, what do we start with? Opening bid. Who's here to purchase? An opportunity to be had. 450, comfortable and easy. Is there a hand up at that level? Rental yields alone. 450 with me then, vendor bid. Holding it at $450,000. Look for 500 if it's here. First call at 4.5. Second call at $450,000. Third and final on notice. If not, property gets handed back to Sophie. Appears to be the case, Sophie, without a hand in the air. I'm doing just that. Back to you it goes, but back to you with a price now attached. That price, an appealing $560,000. Very good buying, entry-level opportunity. $560, where you need to be to ensconce yourself here into Mariha, into Ferguson Avenue. Thank you.
Right, waiting patiently, I welcome Kelly Nee and Ting Tang from Harcourt's Avonhead. We welcome in your owner for 6A Rolfe Place in the beautiful suburb of Bishopdale. On offer this cross lease on freehold. Your settlement date, the 28th of November, just 3 weeks' time. It was a lovely meeting with our owners. She's enjoyed bringing up her family here, an 11-year tenure here, very much enjoyed this peaceful locale. She said, Lisa, it's so conveniently located. It's excellent because I can just walk everywhere. There's Northlink, there's Northlands, the New World at Bishopdale, and of course, one of our favourites, Copenhagen Bakery, close by in Herwood Road. The home has been presented so very well, a lovely fresh colour palette throughout, good workable areas, that kitchen, you can keep an eye on everybody, you can entertain, and it's such a sun-filled, sunlit area. Good bedrooms in the home, that quiet cul-de-sac living, lovely peaceful neighbourhood to be part of. You've got that excellent space outdoors, it's fully fenced, it's safe for your children, for your pets. It's a great property here. Our northwest, always distinctly desirable, and this is a great one here in Bishopdale. Very low maintenance, easy for you. You could be starting up or perhaps downsizing, investment. It's got lots of flexibility in the way that you could utilise it and own it. So bidders and buyers, an opportunity, and Bishopdale beckons. Start me away. Opening bid, opening offer. Where do you say go? Good garaging, as you can see, and off-street parking as well. The complete package here. Could I tempt you in maybe $450 to get underway? Can't make it any easier than that. $450, do you see value? Well, I start on behalf of my owner at $450. We work in 25s from here, but don't let me limit you. First call at 4.5. Second opportunity. Third and final, I'll keep laying out that roadmap for you. $475 a vendor bid, $500,000 should be easy in this location. First call, second, 500, where? Third and final. Well, Kelly, Ting, if no hands in the air, I know you've got people to speak with. We pass the property in. Our owner's instructions price the property at $559,000 here in Bishopdale. A busy weekend ahead. You've got open homes Saturday and Sunday, 12:30 to 1 and 2 to 2:30. So please do make yourself known. Kelly and Ting would love to help you out. Thank you to our owner. It's great to represent you in the marketplace. We'll get that sold sign up very soon.